Right. Let's get a couple of sets of this going real quick, and then wherever the wind guides us, we'll see what we do next. You know, this is the second chest on the channel, so we're gonna try to live up to the hype of the first video. You know, best video so far. Yeah, we'll try our best. Um, we'll try and make it a bit different this time, the workouts, and yeah, enough talking. Let's get into it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oof. You all know what I'm gonna say. One more. That's it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, let's take off these vibes. I mean, 4 reps. Not bad, but we want to be getting more. Yeah, let's get another set going. Yeah, yeah. Oh God. Let's drop set. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. All right, let's move on to incline. Let's do it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get down there for 2 more reps. Yeah, there you have it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're finished. Yeah, let's do a quick little drop set. Yeah. Whew. Right. Whew. Yeah. 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 Oh. You see, the first time for me on this machine, it feels good. And you know, as long as you don't have any muscle pain anywhere along the chest area, and you feel decent, I'd say it's a decent exercise. Yeah, we'll do this pec deck. Ooh, sorry, I'm just out of breath. Yeah, we'll do this pec deck for this session, and the next one, we'll do the regular one. We still got one more workout after this, and I'll be chest wrapped up, done with. Oof. You all know I'm gonna say so. One more set, and we move on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, let's drop set. Yeah. Can't afford to do too much weight on this in case of any injuries. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, oh my god, that's a killer. All right, let's get into our final workout of the video. Yeah. That might have been a bit too much. We'll try to get at least one more on the drop set. Yeah. Now, when I look at it, it looks like a bit of an ego lift, but a 4 rep total isn't necessarily bad for that much weight. Now, I'm thinking whether we do another set But, ooh, it's been a quite a good chest session so far. But yeah, I feel like say, why not? Let's do another one. Need some free second rest. I can come back. Yeah, well guys, that's it for chest. And you know, let's. Oh, I can't even speak right now. Oof. Let's move on to the classic pump check or the classic post workout chat. Let's do it. So, post workout pump check. Not bad. You know, we could have definitely emphasized more of the upper chest. But regardless, a good workout beats a skipped workout. But yeah. Yeah, that's a crazy pump. Oof. You know, I think in a couple hours, this will not be felt, and that's for sure. But you know, when you tilt to the side, you can see that majorly over here, the chest pump is majorly nice, even relaxed. It's so pumped from the front. But yeah, you know, with this shirt right now, it may not look the best around this area because this is where we're trying to lose the most fat. But we can't really target that, of course. Fat will get lost in other areas first, and then this will be the last. And you know, on this journey, we're gonna track our lifts, of course, and you know, track our progress, not only lifts wise, physique wise. So honestly, a decent pump check. You know, let's try get an even better look. Right, shirts off. So we've got what to do on the midsection. Whoa, that's not, that's a really good pump, I would say. I just sort this out really quick. Let's put you it down. Woof. I want to say this is a really good pump. I mean, just looking at the chest aspect, it's pretty insane. And I can't get over it. You know, it's a pretty decent pump. And you're from the side, relaxed. Yeah, that's, I'm in disbelief. That's a really good pump. If we just end up with the last breath, I thought we have to work.
huh? Yeah. You know, really good pump. And I think with that being said, we can get to the post workout talk. This has got me over the moon. That's a decent pump. And let's just talk about it.
Right. Post-workout talk. Now, you probably know this location if you watched Shoulders in Nature, but we're back here. Hey, what can I say, man? It's a pretty bad day in London, but you got to take advantage of certain locations. I personally, so far, this is my favorite location for a post-workout talk. Now, regarding the chest session, I think it was a really good sesh. I think it was close to, the last chest session. But I guess if we added arms, either biceps or triceps, most likely, we should have done biceps, but we were really fatigued. And, sometimes fatigue can be bad. Now, in that case, I don't think it was. I genuinely feel like that was a top session, very top. Now, we have our post-workout meal before uni, to carb up, to get our protein in, carbs, to get us energized through that lecture. Because I can assure you lot, I'm gonna be dead after that session, quite literally. Because mentally and physically, I'm gonna be gone. Now, we're just gonna, get into it with this. But talking about food, dieting's been looking good. We haven't taken a day off yet, but when is our day off gonna be? Now, I'm pretty sure last video I mentioned something about having a long video about, just talking. And yeah, I think that would be pretty nice, but I think we just get this week's workout done. Sorry. I do know that, for next session, I'm going to be training back. And then the session after that is going to be legs. And then shoulders. Now, we're going to implement some arms with back and with shoulders. And, we're not going to forget abs this time. We did mention it in, the last leg day. I'm pretty sure we should have done abs. I do apologize. But, sometimes we forget to do stuff. And that's normal. Now, this is what I want to say. You can go to the gym and you want to, you have your schedule laid out. Now, having your schedule laid out, that's good. That's really good. Sorry, let me just figure out that. It's really good to have your schedule laid out. But sometimes you just don't feel like doing it. Or in my case, the gym is always a bit too packed, especially when I went to do leg day. Now, when it's too packed, personally, I know how most of you feel. I know most of you do want to record in the gym, and I get that. It can be a bit stressful, and you can be like me. I have social anxiety, and I get stressed quite easily when I'm around people. That's completely normal because we're humans. Now, sometimes you just gotta go through that mental barrier. People around you are gonna be supportive. You might think, oh, this person is looking at me in a weird way. But you don't have to think that way. You have to think that, oh, this person's looking at me, he may be supportive of what I'm doing. Sometimes it's always the case where, they're a bit weirded out, skeptical that you're recording, and they might want you to ask, oh, okay, you're not recording me? And that's fine. Always remember, if you're recording in the gym, do get people's consent and make sure they are comfortable with you recording. And heck, why not? Sometimes people could just join in your workout. Well, I guess I'm just getting more seasoning from the bloody water on the trees. We can't be swearing yet. because then YouTube just gonna, you know, gonna take us down. We don't want that. But don't be scared to record. That's my message in this post-workout talk. Like, don't be scared. Because that's the first step to, like, you know, getting more confident in yourself. My self-confidence ain't high. And heck, I wish it was, but it's not. But you know, recording, it makes me feel like I'm not alone. I'm with you guys. And I think that's what matters to me. Can I say, this is just, I had one bite and I'm already in love with it. You know, sweet and sour, great combo. If you don't like sweet and sour, then I don't know what to say. Like, yeah. But you know, to just sadly end off this post-workout talk. After lecture, we're going to be going home, hitting some cardio on the treadmill, which is kind of like a jump scare when you think about it. You know, you just walk into your room and boom, you see a treadmill. Like, cardio is someone's number one fear. Clearly it's mine. But you know, you go hit your cardio and just stay consistent, guys. That's what I can say. We're gonna be on a great journey for these next couple months, years to come. And what can I say? Stay consistent. This is quite a long post-workout talk, but you know what? I think this channel is like mainly unique for this post-workout talks and scenery behind us. But you know what? Just to end it off, the same thing I said in leg day. They're quite different. Don't skip your cardio because I'll be watching you. And if you skip your cardio, then I'm coming for you. But all jokes aside, guys, thank you for the support so far. We're nearly at 200. It's insane. And I will be mentioning the next video, but little teaser now, there will be a giveaway at 500 subscribers. So make sure to subscribe and I'll see you guys in the next one.